Okay, import of defense products like MQ9 or Rafales or many others. There's a long list. After all, India has been world's largest importer of arms, whereas we are a country, a nation blessed with all the resources that can make us the world's biggest exporter of arms, but we continue to import because of mainly three reasons. One is the love for imports, what I call as importer mania. Second is the rampant bureaucracy, the kind of bureaucracy which we inherited from Britishers and has been in continuity since 1853. Take for example, how many months have passed and DRDO is without a head? Alright. And the third one is, it's a national issue. It's a national issue. Corruption. I don't know what is involved, whether any corruption is involved in any of the deals or not. I don't want to end up in any kind of trouble without making any allegations. Okay. So, but on a nationwide level, yes, corruption is there. Roads gets washed away in monsoon, new roads, the recently built airport gets flooded with water, the bridges collapse, people die, and there is no accountability. Or at the most, some lower level engineer will be hanged. Hanged means not physically, but will be, the entire blame will be. Okay, fine. Coming back to the imports. The same argument which is being now given, okay, two-front war, we don't have capabilities, we don't have technologies. Why? Why the MOD is headed since long time ago, ever since independence? By whom? Why Atmanirbharta could not be built? And for that matter, are we not having drone technology? Who says? Nishant in DRDO was built according to military specifications, the requirements given by them, but the love for import made it reject. First you asked a catapult launched UAV. When that is built, and effort gone into building the catapult was much more than the effort gone into building the Nishant UAV. But when it was successfully done, demonstrated, no orders. No orders. Why? Who is responsible for wasting this public money? And then you said, okay, we want a wheeled version. Okay, wheeled version was given, even that orders are not given. But today, at least now in our country, there are so many private companies which have come up with so many drones. Okay, forget about DRDO. You say, everybody says, puts blame on DRDO without realizing what is the role of DRDO. DRDO has been, the hands and feet are tight. Tight. No permission for manufacturing. No permission to choose the production partner. You have this same DPSU headed by, in the ministry, headed by an IS officer, is thrusted upon as a monopoly production agency. And how can you blame DRDO? Who is responsible for quality control? Whether it is INSAS or whether it is Tejas or it is any other thing made by these DPSUs. What is the accountability of the person who is heading these DPSUs or ordnance factories for that matter? So, why import now? If this kind of deals, if these kind of same arguments are being labeled, are made an excuse for buying or importing more and more items, rest assured, next 100 years, neither Bharat can become Viksit Bharat, nor there will be Atmanirbharta. After 100 years, again, these people will be giving the same argument that we don't have technology, we are helpless, if two-front war takes place, we will be nowhere. That's all. So that's why I'm against these deals. If you really feel that these deals, these items are required and can't be built in the country, first question those people who were responsible for buying Rafales in 2001, 25 years, they have failed to procure. Simple procurement, if it takes 25 years, quarter century, then How do you expect engineers and scientists to design and develop a new aircraft within a matter of 5, 6 years or 10 years? Mind you, the Tejas project was granted a part of it, not full project. Only a small part of the project was granted in 1993, and the maiden flight took place in less than 8 years on the 4th January 2001. Successful flight and a very safe aircraft. And who forced to put a G404 engine into it? Spending just 239 or 240 million dollars, not providing any facilities for the evaluation or many of the key facilities for the fabrication, and you expect the engine to be developed within a matter of 10-15 years. After all, इंजन हवाई जहाज के इंजन हथेली में नहीं उगते भाई साहब. And now you are in a soup, you say that the engine has failed. No, Kaveri has not failed. Kaveri has been dumped by the importiomaniac defense procurement czars. It's a shame on our country that we continue to import and keep our nation, our citizens dependent on these foreign powers. Namaskar.